Hello, I'm Simon from CareCo, and I'm going to show you how to assemble the Litex Spectrum mobility scooter. As you can see, I've taken all the items out from the packaging and placed those to one side. I have the Spectrum scooter itself, its basket and battery, the seat with armrest and seat posts, and then the coloured shrouds that I ordered when purchasing the mobility scooter. We'll release the hand wheel on the front to allow the tiller to lift up and be out of the way. Simply release, lift that up and retighten. We're going to install the seat post. On the bottom of the seat post there are 4 holes which, when we slide it into the tube on the Spectrum, we're going to insert this pin through a hole at the base and through one of these holes on the seat post. This determines the height that your seat will be at and can be adjusted later on. So we're now going to insert the seat post into the tube on the Spectrum. And I'm now going to place this pin through the post, through the seat tube, and it comes out the other side. It's worth checking that the seat post will not come out, so that it is actually connected to the base. We can now tighten using an Allen key this adjustment bolt at the back, which will secure the seat post in position. So with that Allen bolt fully tightened, the seat post is now secure. We can now install the battery pack. However, it's worth checking our website or your user manual to ensure before you use the scooter you charge the lithium battery correctly. To place onto the scooter, simply lower into position and press down firmly. It's also worth noting that on the seat post there is a battery clamp. Release the hand wheel and move this section down so that this part locates on top of the battery handle. Tighten the screw at the back, and this prevents the battery from moving when you're out and about going up and down curbs. To position the seat, we need to ensure that we lift the handle underneath and then align the pin with the hole in the seat post, place into position, still keeping this handle on the right hand side lifted, and then locate the seat on, and once spun around you can release that handle and it then locks into position as so. At this point we can also lift up the seat back. We can now fit the armrests to the seat. As you can see, I've already fitted the left hand side, but to fit the right hand side, I take the armrest and I'm going to place this tube into the square tube underneath the seat. So simply place into position, and as you'll notice, this will slide in and out to suit the user. For now, I'm going to take the hand wheel, position and tighten. When fully tightened, this prevents the arm from moving. It's also worth noting that the arm height, or the angle of the arms, can be adjusted by adjusting this screw on top here. By placing that down, the arm sits further down. If I increase the height of this screw, then the arm sits up as so. The basket for the Spectrum simply locates onto the bracket on the front of the tiller. To complete the assembly of the Spectrum scooter, we just need to fit the coloured shrouds. I've already fitted the shrouds to the rear and to the front left corner, and I'm left with one for the tiller, which simply clicks into position, and then the front shroud, which goes over the wheel arch over the wheel. This comprises of 2 components: a rubber section which needs to go inside the holes of the coloured shroud. Simply place that in, and once fitted, we'll clip it into position over the wheel arch. With the Litec Spectrum now fully assembled and the battery fully charged, it's just a case of inserting the key into the ignition, placing the scooter into drive mode at the rear. This means that you can no longer push it, but it's ready to be driven. Taking a seat and going for a ride.